wanna touch your life. I wanna be the change. I'm gonna shine my light. I'm gonna make a difference. Touch your life. Be the change. Shine my light. And make a difference. You're the one to make the world a much better place. You're the one. You're the one. Touching lives.
A quality basic education gives children and youth the knowledge and skills they need to face daily life challenges and take advantage of economic and lifelong learning opportunities. It is also a key driver for reducing poverty, fostering economic growth, achieving gender equality and social development. Airtel Touching Lives has included the Adopt a School program into the show and looks at rejuvenating schools to make learning a priority for children in the community. Welcome, Nigeria. I'm your host, Wana Wana, and this is Airtel Touching Lives.
Touching lives.
Coming up in today's episode, Adeyola Ayola is a first-time mother and should be enjoying the birth of her son. However, Daniel was born with Down syndrome, and to make matters worse, was diagnosed with a hole in the heart that has stifled his growth. And for our featured story, because Airtel Touching Lives believes that children are the future of our country, to ensure that they get the best possible education, we visit the Government Day Junior School and see the work undertaken to rejuvenate the school.
Touching lives.
The day I gave birth to Daniel, it was unexpected. The first time I held him, it was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it was mine. After 2 months, then I noticed irregularities in his breathing. I took him to the hospital and I showed the doctor, and she was like, he's fine.
The boy has this very soft body. If once you carry him, the body will he's always like this falling, as if he doesn't have any bones. I was like, I've not really noticed this. I don't know what is really going on. I say, Madam, he has a Down syndrome. But the Down syndrome thing is not even the problem now. It is the heartbeat that definitely has a hole in his heart. That was where oh my God, that day was just a different thing.
I know my son has to do this operation to be fine, but there's no front for it. And there's nothing I could do about it. So I just kept on hoping that one day the help was going to come.
What gives us hope actually is Daniel himself. He's a very strong baby. By God's grace, he will see this through.
My biggest wish is for him to get the help he needs on time, to get the surgery done. But after the surgery has been done, everything is going to be fine.
Airtel will like to donate 3 million naira for heart surgery, flight, visa, his passport accommodation during his treatments as well.
Thank you very much. Sorry.
Touching lives.
Giving a 3 million naira lifeline to Daniel must have been a huge relief to his mother, Adeyola. We visit the family to get an update on the progress after surgery.
The health challenge Daniel had was having a hole in his heart. I got nominated after I sent my story to Airtel Touching Lives, and I received a call. Being nominated by Airtel felt like a blessing because I was not expecting it at all. So I was surprised. I felt blessed to be counted among the lucky ones. Airtel Touching Lives paid for Daniel's heart surgery in full, and the surgery was done at Tri-State Hospital, Babcock, Remo, Gombe State. The surgery has changed Daniel's life in so many ways. My son can actually do so many things now compared to before.
After the surgery, he's growing well, as he's supposed to. He's playing, he's active.
He's healthy. He does everything he should for his age. I mean, it has changed his life in so many ways, and I'm I'm grateful.
If you're happy and you know, say mommy. Say mommy.
Daniel having a surgery has changed my life too, because I'm able to do things now that I personally should be doing that I couldn't do then because of his health. Like, no mom can actually move forward while having her son sick. I was a graduate then, and I got a job, and I'm doing well now. I can leave him at any time with anybody to take care of, which I couldn't do before. Then I can go weeks or sometimes months without having to worry if he's going to have an attack or anything.
He's very active, he's strong, he's stubborn.
Seeing him now compared to how he was then, I'm just happy. That's just the word, I'm happy. I'm grateful.
It really came as a surprise. I don't really think any company can come and do such. So for that, I'm really saying thank you, very big thank you. A very, very big thank you to Airtel.
Thank you is not even enough. I'm grateful. I mean, the Touching Life initiative is actually really commendable. And I'm grateful at least I was a beneficiary. I am a beneficiary of the Airtel Touching Lives. They are not just touching lives, they're actually changing lives, because my son's life has been changed for good, and I'm really, really, really grateful.
Another life that has turned around thanks to Airtel. Don't go away, because we visit Government Day Junior School. To join the conversation and interact with tonight's show, you can visit our social media. You'll find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Touching Lives.
Just a moment. The refrigerator. Hello? Sunday! Sunday!
Yes, my Oga.
Come. 1,000 naira. Buy me Airtel recharge card. You heard what I said? What? Come.
My Oga.
Thank you. Hey! Sunday don't finish me. I say 1,000 naira recharge card. You carry 8,000 naira of my money. Go load them. Because money in your hand, Abi.
Oga, no. As I load the 1,000 naira, I use Airtel over Jara, turn them to 8,000 naira, just like that.
8 times the value of any recharge, plus double data and 1,000 naira activation bonus when you buy a new SIM.
Sunday, go buy us. And make sure say they put over Jara for you.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Touching Lives.
Welcome back to Airtel Touching Lives. Government Day Junior School in Gombe State is a school that caters to thousands of school children. However, the classrooms are in need of maintenance. There's no running water and toilets do not flush. Despite the conditions, the children are eager to get an education and come to school every day. Let's take a look at their story.
Education is vital to any human being. Without education, nobody will become somebody in life. The school was founded in the year 1976. It has started with 134 pupils, a head teacher, and 3 teaching staff. But now the school has a population of 7,119 pupils and 135 teaching staff. We are #1 populated school across the Gombe State, not only Gombe LGA.
I've been teaching in this school for nearly 6 years now. Each class has 100 to 120 students. I often find it difficult to even control the children because there are too many in the classes.
We have only 37 classrooms. How can 37 classrooms can take care of more than 7,000 pupils at the same time? Teaching and learning cannot do without resources. The whiteboards are not in good condition. We don't have even a standard blackboard. Learning cannot take place effectively.
A child can come to the school, attend a class, but he can catch only some few things that are being taught. When I am going to teach reading, I can have the textbook with me and I can be the only one having the textbook. So I have to read out to the students. Not everybody in the class can catch up or follow up. The children will just act as passive participants in the lesson. That is not how it is supposed to be. It is supposed to be the learner-centered approach.
Ina jin daɗin zuwa makaranta. Ina so idan na kammala karatu na zama malami. Sai mun samu littattafai da fensir da birina zai taimaka mana wajen yin rubutu da karatu inda za mu inganta yawon mu inganta ilimin har ma mu idan Allah ya sa mun girma mu taimaki wasu.
When you are done with your lessons, the staff room is where you need to go and rest. But there are no proper furniture there, so you just have to sit on the floor. It is really not comfortable. There are staff rooms that doesn't have electricity. You just can't have access to that, and it is making it difficult.
Safe school environment is very, very important. If the school is not safe, how can a learner can be able to learn effectively? We have a lot of cracks at walls in the classroom. The door and the windows are all broken. We don't have light all the time. The situation of our toilets, both the teaching staff and the pupils, as too dirty is critical. We have 7,000 plus pupils and we have only 7 or 8 pit toilet, cannot be able to satisfy them. We have only one building for the male teachers and the one building for the female teachers. A building has only 2 pit toilets, both the female and the male toilet.
The toilet situation is horrible. There is no water there at all, especially the children's toilet.
toilet ɗinmu na yara wannan datti yayi yawa saboda idan mun shiga muna iya kamuwa da wasu cututtuka muna buƙatar a ƙara mana toilet ɗinmu kuma muna buƙatar a gyara mana. Akwai buhal amma yadda za mu samu ruwan ne generator mu karami ne muna buƙatar babban generator da zai na kawo mana ruwan daga cikin buhal ɗin.
This is public school. We don't have incomes that we can take care of all these problems.
A safe school environment, I can see, is really, really important for the children, because when the children are not safe in the school, it is almost impossible for them to learn anything.
We must keep the school very tidy and secured, because these generations of our fufus now, they are the ones who lead us in future.
An unsafe environment is an unfit space for learning. Coming up after the break, we'll be here with Principal Booker. To join the conversation and interact with tonight's show, you can visit our social media. You'll find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Touching Lives.
Babe? Hey!
Hi.
Hello.
It's hard to live when you are all alone.
Hi. So, my card isn't working. Hello?
All I hear with the
Good morning, I'm really sorry I'm late.
only echoes.
Where are you guys going? Hello? Can anybody hear me? Can you see me?
I don't want to
Get an Airtel home broadband and enjoy life as it should be.
Thank you so much. Bye.
I don't want to be alone.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Touching Lives.
Welcome back to Airtel Touching Lives. Joining us in the studio tonight, we have Principal Sunny Booker. Welcome to the program.
You're welcome, ma.
Thank you so much for being here
Thank you, ma'am.
and for being so passionate about the work that you do and the job of teaching. I mean, you're so passionate about education and making sure that the children have a safe space to learn. But how are they coping? You have about 7,000 students, no toilets, no running water, electricity is a problem. How are they coping? How are you, as the teaching staff, coping in that situation?
Yeah, in this regard, we do manage through the principle of delegations. Not we don't have water, but we don't have access to water to the toilet. And the teachers are managing in terms of teaching and learning in the classroom. But two teachers are responsible to teach in one class. One is controlling the pupils and one is teaching. This is how we are managing. And the administratives, including me and my assistants, are always engaged in looking at what is the problem of the children inside the class so that we cater it. We are even teaching because of the number of the pupils in each class. It's beyond 120, it's about 150, 160 in each class.
And if things do change, what's the progress? How do you feel like this is going to help the students and even the teachers as well?
If this change, we'll be happy because teaching and learning can take place effectively with this help of this issue, I think.
And you know, what other things are you seeing that you would like to see change for the students in the school? Because I mean, your students look so happy being in school, but it's also still uncomfortable, the fact that, you know, you go to the toilet and you can get an infection because of the situation.
Things that we need change, there are so many in the schools. Teacher and learning materials and toilet, not enough toilet completely. As we said earlier, we have about many fufus that are using toilet, and they are limited, so limited. So when we have this opportunity of these toilets, can even important that we have water. We don't have access to the water, to the fufus toilet. Although at our abundant teachers' toilet, there is water, but in the fufus toilet, there is no water completely. And the place was so dirty. No children can be able to go to the toilet because they will hide behind the toilet and make all these things.
I know that, you know, despite all the things that are the situations in the school, whether it's with the, you know, amenities, we've talked about the toilets, but I know that you also have success stories because of your commitment to teaching and raising children.
Of course.
And I want to hear, you know, some of the stories about your students.
Okay, the stories of our children.
Yes.
These our children are very creativity children, because even the state, not only the LGA, are proud of this school, because most of the times when a competition organized between the state and local, the purpose of this primary school are the ones that are representing Gombe LGA. And sometimes they want first, second prize. Just last year, there is a series of competition between Adamawa and Gombe in terms of reading competition for both Hausa and English part, that is less read. So at the school level, we came first. Then we represent the school to represent the Gombe LGEA. We took first.
Oh, wow.
Then we represent North. We have North and South in the state. So we took first. All fun time are representing the state. So finally, the final stage is between Gombe and Adama, whereby we won first position. So they are playing very role, these pupils. Anything that you want, any guest that came from anywhere, he must direct it to the Pantime Primary School, because they are getting all what they want.
So Gombe is always coming first.
We are coming first.
Every competition.
Every competition.
and Airtel Touching Lives wants it to stay that way. We want your students to keep coming first at every competition. As you know, that Airtel is passionate, extremely passionate about education.
Exactly.
We don't just see the children as, you know, the future of the nation, but we literally see them as that's all we have. The children are literally our future.
Actually, Airtel knows that they are touching about education and they are proud of education. When the Airtel visited our school, the whole committee was talking about Airtel. It's from that day I bought Airtel line.
And we're happy you did.
Exactly, because the committee knew that this Airtel will be able to help the school, and the school is containing purpose. Without purpose, there will be no nation.
Absolutely.
Without education, there will be no nation.
Absolutely.
The nation will be somehow.
Absolutely.
And these children will know that they are the elders of the tomorrow. They are the ones that lead us in future, as we said earlier. So we are happy about Airtel. Not only Fantami, the whole Gombe State is happy with Airtel because of this intention to assist the school in one way or the other.
And Airtel definitely wants to do something for the school. So they want to refurbish the existing school structure and the classrooms. They're also going to refurbish the toilets. And they'll provide water, borehole facilities to be able to pump water to the toilets.
Okay, we are very happy.
They're also going to provide furniture for the teacher staff room.
Yeah.
And a generator also to power the borehole as well.
Okay, we are very happy.
So your teachers don't have to sit down on the mats anymore.
don't.
And they can be comfortable, you know, and get ready for their lessons to teach.
Thank you, Airtel, and God bless Airtel.
And what do you think this is going to do for the school? What is it going to do for the health of the students and also just the emotions of the teachers?
When we have this opportunity by the Airtel, the teacher will add double effort on what they are doing. Already they are doing their vests. They are the teachers that are doing vests in the state, not even local government, in the state. So they will double their effort because of they will be dedicated to the thing. Even though without all this, they are trying their best in terms of teaching and learning all the time. As a manager, as a head teacher, I don't stay in my office.
Yeah.
I must follow them to see that they are going to the class and teaching what is expected to teach. So throughout the day, I will not be sitting in my seat because we are checking how the teachers are going into the classes to ensure that learners have gotten what they want.
But you can be rest assured now that everybody's going to be happy, both students and teachers.
Of course, even community, not only boys and teachers,
Absolutely.
Even the community, even the entire state.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the work you're doing. Thank you very much for taking care of the children at the school.
Thank you, ma'am.
Airtel is really grateful to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
And there you have it. Airtel adopting one school touches the lives of over 7,000 children and just spreads over into the state and the community. Until next time, you've been watching Airtel Touching Lives.
Touching Lives.
Next week, the one constant in life is change, and that's what we at Airtel Touching Lives are doing this season. Life is full of surprises, and this year we have made one big change to the show. Look out for next week's show to see what we have included in one episode for the first time in 6 seasons.
Touching lives. I wanna touch your life. I wanna be the change. I'm gonna shine my light. I'm gonna make a difference. Touch your life. Be the change. Shine my light and make a difference. You're the one to make the world a much better place. You're the one, you're the one, touching lives.
Airtel, the smartphone network.